Australian Moguls skier Jakara Anthony has won gold in the women's dual moguls at the Milano Cortina Winter Olympics. The event, which is making its debut at these games, sees athletes ski down the moguls course against each other and are judged on their turns, air and speed.
It is the second Olympic gold of Anthony's career after she won the women's moguls event in Beijing 4 years ago. To tell us all about it, here's Sports' Jared Coote.
Her dual moguls gold makes her Australia's first double Winter Olympic champion and adds a third win to the team's tally to make Milano Cortina the country's greatest ever Winter Games. And there's still plenty more time to go, of course. Our Olympic reporter is Erin Maseca-Vetra, and she joins us now from Cortina in Italy. Erin, thanks so much for your time this morning. You look absolutely freezing. Jakara Anthony created history in these moguls. Talk us through how she did it.
Yeah, an incredibly history-making day here today in Italy. Jakara Anthony, 27 years old and now a dual Olympic champion. She looked like she was in the zone today. She did miss out on the medal a few days ago. She didn't make the podium. She really made a huge error in her singles moguls final, and she was bitterly disappointed at that. So she had locked herself in and she had that steely glare in her eyes. And she, in this event, as you guys were explaining, the two skiers race against each other, but they are judged as well. So there is a little bit of a delay once they get over the finish line and they're waiting there to see the scores flash up. Jakara made it all the way through to the big final. In the semi-final, her opponent actually crashed in the final jump. She didn't notice and she was out in front anyway. So she breezed through to that final, and it was an incredible moment, something that I think we realise how much it meant to her with how overjoyed she was, because she did try to play it cool a few days ago when she didn't make the podium in that singles event. Tried to really brush it off and just say, oh, it's just one of those things. But she did explain actually that she was devastated to not pick up a medal then, and so just made today's victory all the sweeter.
Yeah, playing it cool, knowing that she had this big event, and she absolutely nailed it. And she's also talked about the great resilience that she's showed to come back to this point and win more gold.
Yeah, that's right. So it was around 18 months ago. She suffered a collarbone break. She had to return to Australia for a number of months, the most time she spent back home in Australia in so many years. And she actually got to see an Australian summer as well, which she was pretty happy about, aside from the fact that she had her arm in a sling. And so it took a little bit of time, obviously, to get your confidence back as well. It is a dangerous sport. You are doing those flips in the air, and any little error can really be catastrophic if you're not careful. But here she is speaking after she did win her gold medal today.
You definitely always learn a lot from adversity, and that injury that I had where I busted my collarbone about a year and a half ago now. Definitely learned a lot from that, and I was just trying to take the positives out of it. So I think that this week I was able to kind of dig into that and turn it around from that pretty devastating singles event and come out and rally for duals.